Hello, Scorpio. How are you this week? Thanks for joining me. I have just been shuffling, and before I got to hit record, two cards decided to just poke out and fly out of the deck, and they're two pages. So that's always interesting. I've got two different kinds of. I guess it feels like with the Page of Swords, it feels like a new. It feels like what I'm trying to explain, it's something new that's coming in, but it's like a new energy, but it's kind of playful, it's youthful, and it's got messages for you, it's got information for you, and it's coming through. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, who basically he's got his information, he's got his pentacle, and he's holding it up to his heart, going, okay, now where am I going to plant it? He's making the decision from here. Where am I going to plant this pentacle? Where am I going to put my energy so that it's going to best flourish? And then we've got the Page of Swords, which is a little bit like, because there's this new energy coming in, it could be quarrelsome. It could be like little petty fights here and there. It's a new way of thinking. It's almost like it's the stirring. It's the stirring. That's the word I'm getting. Stirring. There's a stirring of a new way of being, a stirring of new potential. And hasn't quite solidified within you yet. You've got the message of the Page of Pentacles, but because it's almost taking you out of your old situation and putting you in the new. And what that's doing is it's kind of making you a little bit, your tolerance for your old situation is getting a bit thinner. So the Page of Swords is kind of like, it's kind of like going, who does that anymore? Like, I don't want that anymore. So it's kind of like wanting to kind of blow it away and go, oh yeah, I'm onto something new now. I'm onto something new. I don't need you anymore. And it's a bit quarrelsome, like blah, 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 a bit bickery, but which can cause little petty quarrels in your life. I'm just getting this petty, like you might be a little bit like bah, 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 with people, but it's not causing a lot of harm. Basically, it's a signifier that the Page of Pentacles has turned up, and you've got something new that you're wanting to put out and flourish in the world. So it's a new idea that's stirring within you. And yeah, exactly. Ace of Pentacles. So there's Poseidon holding up his pentacle. So basically, this is the new opportunity. It's like an opportunity to make money. It might be a business opportunity. It might be a work opportunity. It could be just something purely to make money. But you've got, holding up a giant pentacle. So it's this sense, okay, so in here, in this card, the pentacle is huge. And this card, it's kind of small and holding it to your heart. And this card, you're like, oh, it's, yeah, whatever. It's almost like I think I'm a little bit better for the situation I'm in now. So I'm not putting up with the usual crap that I used to. So there's this disparity between what you've actually been given and the size of what you think it is. Okay, so your vision is bigger than kind of the reality at the moment. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's find out what else we got. The World. Okay, so we got completion. Okay, so it's saying it could end up being this big. It could end up being, don't not let it be this big, okay? Definitely could end up being something that is big, is worldwide, but it's something that's going to make you feel more complete in your world. You're going to feel like finally things are finally coming to you. Finally, it's your turn. Finally, this little pentacle he's holding is going to turn into something big. Okay, so it does have the potential that you're seeing is what it's showing. 5 of Cups. So this card is saying what you've got in the past, you're almost going to want to let it go. You're going to want to let go this situation that's kind of annoying you and niggling at you now. It's you've outgrown something, you've outgrown a situation. this card can mean something different. I'm getting a different answer, a different interpretation of it just intuitively. So I'm getting, don't throw everything away that you've built up until now. You'll clear a lot of it out, but some of it will remain. So don't necessarily feel like you have to just kind of clear all the old out in order to bring this new in. Okay, I feel like you will feel like that, but the message behind this card is don't throw everything out. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So because we've got this one cup here still standing, it's saying, yeah, there are still things that you're going to need from this past situation that you're kind of wanting to let go of now. Okay, the Nine of Wands. So you're getting close, okay? You're getting close to this. It feels like, it might be that you're feeling a bit exhausted. It feels like it could be a bit out of reach. It's like the situation you're in at the moment, it feels like, oh, okay, I've got this good idea. I think it could be something bigger than what it is. But at the moment, I feel like I'm on rocky ground. I feel like I'm kind of in turbulent land. Everything's a bit turbulent, and I can't quite feel like I'm going to get to the calm waters ahead in my destination. But this card's saying it's closer than what you think. Okay, it might feel like you're not going to make it, but it's saying it's closer than what you think. Okay, one last one. The Lovers. Okay, and so this card is all about, we've got the goddess of love, Aphrodite, in the middle, and then she's got all these choices around her. And she's got Athena. So Athena's really standing out for me in the background. So it's saying she really feels like the dominant force. It feels like there's this thing of, however you move forward with clarity and wisdom of mind. Make sure that you're feeling balanced and you've thought it all out fairly clearly. Let Athena, your mind and your thoughts, guide you, okay? Not necessarily, well, it's funny because in the Page of Pentacles, he's holding it up to his heart, going, what would I love to do with this? What will I do with this? And just having Athena in the background, it's just saying in the back of your head, in the back of your mind, don't move purely forward with your heart. Let your head have a little bit of a play in this moving forward as well. Let her be the guardian of this decision to make sure you're heading in the right direction and making the right decisions and moving forward wisely and clearly. Okay, so I am going to pull one last card for you, Scorpio, this week. One last card. And this is going to be like a message from your higher self or your soul, or whatever you think the higher source is. This is going to be just like a final parting card. Let's see what message we're going to get as like a final message. Nothing's wanting to jump out, so I'm going to split the cards. See what we get for Scorpio. Okay, Ten of Wands. Okay, so this is saying the situation that you're in at the moment feels oppressive. Okay, it feels like you're never going to get out. It feels like you're stuck. But it's a similar message. It's within arm's reach. The boat's there, ready. Oh, the boat's there, ready. Okay. You might feel like you're being boxed in and stuck and frustrated, and that's where these like Page of Swords is coming up. You're being a little bit kind of querulous and maybe even a bit bitchy, just petty. It's because you're feeling like this, the Ten of Wands. So basically the message from the higher source is saying it feels like, the same with the Nine of Wands, it feels like you're in this turbulent stage. It feels like you're stuck and you can't get out. But whatever this message of the Page of Pentacles is, whatever this little pentacle that you're holding to your heart, that what do I really want to do? It's saying it's right there, right in front of you. Okay? You can get out and you can reach it and you can grab it. You can get it. You're closer than you think. Okay? So I hope that lands for you this week, Pisces, because it sounds really exciting and interesting. And I plan to upload these every week at the same time. So if you're interested in hearing more, please subscribe and or like the video. I hope you have a great week and see you next time. Bye.